Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Lord, this is Underdog Views, and I watched Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, with the tagline, "Prices aren't the only thing being slashed." Um, this was not a musical, and also this was the last adaptation of Phantom of the Opera that I've planned, so this is the last one on the list. Yeah, it fit really nice with tomorrow. It's spooky month, but we're gonna start it off with two wedding related movies because tomorrow is my sister's wedding. So also quick, Blackadder will be on pause until maybe Thursday or even Friday or maybe even Saturday. So don't worry. Don't worry, it's still coming back, but it's just on a slight, very slight hiatus. So, but we're definitely gonna finish all Blackadder and continuing with other shows. Also, still, the Twilight Zone is still coming back. Both versions, 2002 and the 2019 versions are still coming to the channel. So if you want to see those, subscribe to the channel. But well, you get the preview for it. So, you know, if you want to see the episode itself, you have to watch it yourself. But you know, I'm just gonna talk a bit about it and give my own opinion. That said, let's just start with this movie, shall we? We see a pair of from those gymnastic rings, so that you have also in the Olympics, so that they're hanging on. And we see, we have a bit of a angled above. We see them hanging there, like this. And we see two pairs of arms. So jump up and grab onto the rings. See slowly somebody come up, and that's Eric. He first across, then pulls a bit up, and first goes to the right, his right, and then pulls up again, does a cross again, to the left, and then when he's to the left, the camera is spinning, turning around him, and when the camera's at his back, he pulls it forward and turns upside down. I don't have the strength to do that. I don't have the core to do that, and probably even the stamina. But I can't. I can't do even one push-up. Because when I try, my arms lock. I get in the arm lock. I can't push down. I can't, it's just my arms are locked. So, yeah, I can't do a fucking push-up. We then get a shot of three people. We see a guy, a woman, another woman. I think maybe that was a boss. I don't know if that's his actual name or nickname, but his name is Buzz, I think. Susie and his girlfriend. Melody? Oh. 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 Definitely. Says here saving his girlfriend Melody. So, um, Melody. And then yeah, we get to see those beams, those next to each other, and he grabs here does something on it, something gymnastic, that he does that, they clap, but we also can leave it at that, because if you want to know what's going to happen next, watch the movie yourself. And also why he takes revenge. Ooh. We got to see some of his revenge, obviously, and one of them, well, this was not really revenge. This was just killing, actually. It was just basically killing, just because this guy did nothing to him. But it was a security guard, and he was, I don't know where, somewhere in the back probably. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Eric had the forklift, and he pinned the guy against a high. What the fuck, dude? What is it today? It's the same person that drives back and forth or whatever. Jeez. So he pinned the guy, and the guy was against that thing for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and then his eyes popped out of his skull, which was pretty nice actually to see that, because they used practical effects instead of CGI. So yeah, that was pretty cool. There was a nice piano man in the mall. Oh, more light. There was a nice piano man in the mall, and I just shaved. Melody was attacked earlier in the parking lot, well, the previous day, by a masked guy with a limp, but Eric shot the guy in the shoulder with an arrow, well, maybe with a crossbow arrow from somewhere. And the mall guy was probably the mall guy was probably talking with, I don't know, somebody, and they were walking past the piano man, and he stood up, and then excuse me, he went to the bathroom, and I was like, no, not the piano man. I thought he was a nice guy. Jeez, that's the fucking piano man. So he showed in the bathroom. You look, blood. Damn it, piano man. And Eric had, in one of the pipes, he put a cobra in there. A cobra, one of those snakes, And the cobra came out of the bathroom, while he was sitting on the crapper, And the cobra bit his penis. But he didn't see it, but, well, not directly, but to assume, because it went down, and he was, So, assuming that he bit his penis, which was, you know, karma. But she was attacked, you know, by her car in the parking lot. There was also the mall owner, you know, the mall guy. He had a fucking asshole of a son. You know, just really a piece of shit. And Eric, you know, he, you know, kills, you know, obviously in this movie. Water. Yeah. But, you know, he kills obviously in the movie, and you know, the guy was skating somewhere downstairs near the escalators, you know, those moving stairs. And he threw a rope, you know, maybe a lasso, you know, and, you know, caught him around his neck. So, you know, then he went down and put that thing in the escalator so that it sucked him up. And when the guy was up, you know, all the way at the top, just before he died, he already had blood around his mouth. Why? You know, because it didn't indicate that he really got injured, you know, in the mouth or something like that, or, you know, something internal from what we just saw. You know, from him coming up on the escalator, trying to escape, you know. So, you know, that was one thing from just a bit too early for the blood in the mouth. You know, just had to wait, just after he croaked, you know, just maybe for, and then, you know, or, well, maybe not like that, because, you know, his neck snapped more like, which me more realistic. But that's basically it. Also some nice effects on Eric, you know, for half his face obviously was misfigured. It was all burned because, you know, of some accident. The movie was decent. Yeah, decent movie. I think I will give it a 3.75. Watch this movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend a good mall movie. A movie about the mall. It can be horror, it can be drama, it can be something romantic. I don't fucking care. If it's mall related, if you're gonna recommend Die Hard, we are already gonna do it in beginning of January, I think. First week of January, maybe. So if you want to see that one, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to my second channel, Underdog Eats, where we do food, drinks, and from time to time hot sauce and alcohol. And well, you get definitely weekly food and drink video, you know. Mostly snacks. Let's be honest, the snacks. And I have also a third channel on Underdog Reacts, where we do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And come join Discord. And see you guys next time. Bye.